Hello, I'm Doug Rurin. I'm here at Juniper Level Botanic Garden, home of Plant Delights Nursery, and we're going to look at a couple of bananas that are hardy in Zone 7, and certainly now that we've moved into Zone 8, they're even more reliably winter hardy. One of the most cold hardy bananas is Musa, the Japanese fiber banana. Bananas don't have true above ground stems. The true stem is a compressed stem underground that looks very much like the corm of an elephant ear. And so the pseudostem above ground is made of these petioles, the leaf stalk, and the Japanese fiber banana was used as a textile fiber. And I'm not doing a very good job of this, but if you imagine, the petiole that's many feet long, and you have fibers running the whole length of it, that is what was used to make summer weight kimonos. And one little bit about banana is the sap, which is clear, will permanently stain your clothes, so I am struggling hard to not get it on my world-famous bug shirt. But anyhow, the Musa, the Japanese fiber banana, is a spreader. You can see this clump. The stems are several feet apart, and so in time it actually takes up a pretty good room in your garden, which is fine if you have acres and acres of garden, but many of us don't. So I want to introduce you to a couple of other bananas that are even more dramatic and are clump forming. This is Musa yunnanensis. Yunnanensis means from Yunnan, China, province in South China. And Musa yunnanensis and another banana we'll see in a couple minutes, balbisiana, are considered to be the wild parents of the common culinary bananas. See, this is, I don't know, what is that? That's probably close to 20 feet tall. And notice the stems are real close to each other. We haven't dug out any excess because there hasn't been excess of this Yunnan banana. So when I get to planting my garden, if I want a banana, this one or balbisiana is the one I would go for. Fully hardy here in Zone 7B. And if you need banana leaves for steaming food, this one can certainly be used. I imagine most any banana could be used. All right, well, we're going to go see balbisiana. This is Musa balbisiana, also from China. You see it's nearly as tall as yunnanensis. And this one was planted in 2020, so it's only been in this location for 4 years. But again, you can see that the stems are borne really close to each other, that it's not spreading far and wide. So between Musa yunnanensis and Musa balbisiana, you can get the big bold look without taking up much territory. Both of these bananas are hardy in Zone 7. In a Zone 7 winter, they will die to the ground. Well, yunnanensis and balbisiana will die to the winter. And so we cut them down after the worst of winter is over, making way for the new growth to come up. Now, the Japanese fiber banana, Musa, in a mild winter, those stems will stay alive. And you always know if they're alive or not. If they're alive, they're really firm. The moment they freeze and have died, they lose all the water from the plant cells, so then the stem becomes soft and squishy. But if the stems survive over winter, then they put out new growth at the top of the stem in the spring as opposed to ground level. Some people enjoy the fact that they're starting off with the plant already, 10, 12 feet tall. I like to, even the live stems, I like to cut down in the spring, because otherwise last year's stem sort of sloughs off leaf petiole by leaf petiole, makes a big mess where if you cut it to the ground, you have a new stem and it's not going to shed any of those old petioles like the old stem will. Whether or not you have use for banana leaves in the kitchen, it's really fun to have this big, bold tropical foliage out in the garden for the summertime. I think the tropical looking foliage really, we suffer through a long, hot, steamy summer, so the garden might as well look the part. Anyhow, thanks for your time today, and hope to see you again in the garden.